Okay, so what is UX? So UX is simply user experience. Okay, and then it explains or it examines how users feel when interacting with a product. Okay, or the experiences that people have with digital products or services. So here are some things you would need to consider when designing a product. So we have equitable, enjoyable, usable, and then useful. So let me start with the usable. Okay, so usable. So your product should be usable in that when someone just sees your product or sees your product or has your product, the person doesn't need a learning curve or high learning curve to be able to use it. It should come natural to them. So look at the way the current or modern games are being created or apps are being created. A little child can just take their parents' phone and then start playing game without having to um, learn how to like move the buttons and the likes. Even if they have to learn, it's just within some few moments or experiments they're able to catch up quickly and use these digital products like games. Okay, so your product should be usable, and then it shouldn't require people to having to read a whole lot, so like a manual, maybe 600-page manual. And then that the person might stop somewhere even within the first paragraph or first two paragraphs. So that should come natural to them. It should be intuitive. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about equitable. Okay, so equitable should explain how like your products could be inclusive. Okay, so people of diverse culture, diverse background, persons with disability should be able to use your products. Shouldn't be geared towards unless you want it to you are designing your product for a particular group of people, but since you're in a world of diverse people, you might want your product to cut across, have a global audience. Okay, so your app should be or your interface should be such that um, it fits everyone's like background, background, and then you should have your it should have features like so colorblind features. Okay, so modern websites or some websites, what they are currently doing is they have a section that you can go and then click on a button to toggle it to a colorblind mode or the normal mode. Okay, so just to help people with this eye issues to also have on their websites or apps. Some also have a spotlight feature. So, so a spotlight feature could be something like this. So you can see what is happening here. So it's going to display or explain the maybe the use of the button. You can also add a text-to-speech feature so that people who can't understand can actually hear the spoken words of whatever that particular button is supposed to do or feature is supposed to do. Okay, so I know of I think MIT, one of their websites, what they have is they have this feature, I think dyslexia feature. When you toggle it, would be able to help persons with dyslexia to be able to use their interface or their service. Okay, so these are ways to have an inclusive society or inclusive um, like inclusive design in um, services or products. So let's move to enjoyable. Okay, so enjoyable, there's nothing um, far better. There's nothing far better than having customers returning to use your products. Okay, so people are happy when they have customers returning to their products. So let's say you publish an application or a software to the App Store, and for 10 years or a number of years, you still don't have people downloading, or you have bad reviews, and then so it will cause people to uninstall your application because they don't enjoy your product, or your product have lost its like lifetime value is up. So we have games that were very popular in some years, and then these games just died or got out of the system. So your service or your products or your UI should so that you have returning customers. And when you have returning customers, these customers also do the advertisement for you. So because of their experience, just like the way WhatsApp, when WhatsApp came, people saw it was very helpful. So they started sharing it to their colleagues, inviting their friends to use it. So that's a way of self-marketing your product. Okay. So let's move to useful. So your UI or your product, digital product should be useful. Okay, it should actually save a problem or solve a problem. So if let's say there's in 2008, someone released an application to the App Store, and then the application went for $999.9. Okay, and what's the application? It's so I am rich. That's the name of the app. I am rich. And then when you after downloading it and then you click on it, there's just a gem. It's a red glowing gem. That's when you click, it will display I am rich and I deserve it. And then I think a healthy life or something. So just this. And then people, I think 8 people bought it. I think one bought it like out of error or mistake. So this app served no purpose, and then it was taken down from the App Store, and then I think they had to refund the people their monies and things. So if your app isn't useful or your digital product isn't useful, doesn't serve a purpose, you don't see why you should have it on the market. Okay, so just as WhatsApp and its family apps or Google services and the likes and some services in this world, because they are useful, we recommend it to others. Because they are useful, we keep using them. They help us to communicate, they help us to share ideas and the likes. So your products, digital products, should be useful. It should solve a problem. Thus, it's designed for an intended purpose. Okay, so there's some these are some factors you should consider in helping or making your user experience or your users have good experience in your products. Any of this, when any of this go wrong, meaning you are going to have bad reviews or poor reviews, and then you would lose your customers. Okay. So thank you.